you really want to integrate the mechs into it. So we're looking at that. Steve really wants to take some of the Railjack functionality that we feel is maybe core or mandatory and move it out of behind the intrinsic wall. So I think it's going to be some shuffling, some combining, some like rejigging what the stats actually allow you to do. Some stat balancing, some removing functionality that we made you grind for, but maybe adding something back in the way of mechs. So there's some shuffling to be done there. So,
alrighty then, we're going to be watching the dev stream. 3, 2, 1, boom. Damn.
Hello and welcome to our first dev stream of the year. It's dev stream 151, technically home dev stream number 11.
Okay, first off, what happened to Reb's hair?
Pick your
What
poison,
happened to Reb's
pick
hair?
your
Damn.
joys. Hi everyone, how's it going?
No, Grubhub is worse, way worse than that. Way worse than that. Don't even compare that to
How
Grubhub.
skinny I was.
I feel great. I like how blonde my hair was.
It probably did cost 50% of the budget.
What is Scott smelling in the intro? What
Probably
was
you.
that?
Probably you. That intro is one of many. We're working with WarFrame. Well, someone who we discovered through the fan art community in WarFrame. We're working with Two Spline, who did our primetime intro many years ago and has really contributed in a lot of fun ways. So now we're working with them to make some stream intros. So if you liked what you saw, there's plenty more to come for our other streams. And Two Spline, way to go!
Wow, your ninth grade science teacher
really
must have
for that. And of course, Helen.
way too much makeup.
With Two Spline on that. So
I guess.
it came together nicely. And we have a doozy of a stream today, my friends. We got hats on. You got, what are we, kind of monochrome today? Kind of, sort of.
Got a little.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we're good. How are you all doing?
High gloss.
High gloss. Oh,
I'm high gloss today. Yeah.
I've got a shader update.
Yeah, Sheldon's
okay,
Sheldon's head is way more shinier than usual.
I was gonna try and make a shader joke, but that would not go well. So that's fine.
No, things are great. This is awesome. But is this? Whoa, this is our first stream of the year?
It is. It is our first stream of the year.
Weird.
Well, your guys first, not mine. Yours.
Oh, of course.
So
of course.
this is our first dev stream. So we do have a lot to go over. We have housekeeping. We have prizes.
Yeah, who's the hobo guy at the bottom? Good
Actually,
question.
before we do that,
I wonder.
there's always a chance that this is someone's first dev stream they're watching. So why don't you quickly just introduce yourselves to our lovely community watching from Brazil, Finland, anywhere in the world.
Great. Hey,
Sheldon.
I'm Sheldon. I'm your high gloss leader. I'm here. I get to work on all sorts of aspects of the game, and I'm really excited that you're joining us for the very first time, your first WarFrame stream.
And second in command gloss-wise, Jeff, what do you got going on?
Oh yeah, Jeff.
Am I the second glossiest?
I think you are the second glossiest.
Yeah, apparently I'm coming to Brazil.
I'm Jeff, art guy. I can't really follow Sheldon's energy. He kind of set the bar.
That's right. I'm bringing it today.
That's fine. Beanie originator Steve Sinclair, hello.
Hi, I'm Steve Sinclair, and I work on WarFrame and do design, programming, and writing stuff.
But you have different PogChamps, no?
And happy
Who's
to see
today's
everyone in chat.
PogChamp?
Hi.
And do you have a what does your beanie say, Scott? Does it say Imperial?
Who is that?
Oh, it does.
Nice, Scott. Why don't you say hello?
Who is that?
I'm Scott, and I do design stuff.
Excellent. And I'm Rebecca, and I'll be running the stream from my home PC today, hoping that things don't go foul. So wish us luck.
With our whole new layout.
With our whole new layout, it's true. I don't have Tenno tunes on, so if you do see that, that's erroneous. But if you do watch for 30 minutes today with a linked Twitch account, you will be getting a built forma. So that's the Twitch drop today. We also will be doing
the PogChamp
some alerts
change
after the
is
stream, so all platforms will have a chance to get these 2 Gift of the Lotus alerts after
The PogChamp
stream.
changes because the original PogChamp said some really yikesy stuff. So they basically decided, you know what, we're not going to have them as the actual PogChamp anymore.
Which is 55 minutes
But
from now, so don't forget to
we'll cycle through different PogChamps for a change.
We also have
That's the idea.
In progress until February 4th.
This is really
Best of the
dope.
best
So whoever
for
actually
Necromech
gets this,
showcase
like,
contest.
congratulations, because that's a
Chance to
really
win
dope model.
Real-life, one-of-a-kind Necromech made by Nalfi. That's 20 inches, so it's actually on my dining room table right now, this Necromech. So
wow.
it'll be shipped.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Jeff and I both were like, I want one. Just can I just buy one? And then I was like, oh no.
No, this is a picture of the
price too high.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome.
You have to do ! contest in chat to get a link to participate. So if you do !
It won't work in my chat, by the way, guys.
I'm type in that right now.
I was gonna say Sheldon probably has ruined
Iron Braids. That's not even wait. That's not even Iron Bride.
He fakes that so many
times, right? That's Void Rig, bro. That's not Bone Widow.
Yeah.
No.
That's fine.
Not typing that.
Sheldon.
I just want to win. That's all.
Well, get your content.
You
can participate if you want, but
okay, cool.
Something else to participate in if you have the chops to make Tennogen. We are closing the submissions for round 20 on February 15th, so that's round just 20. Over 2 weeks away. If you have something in progress for our consideration for round 20 of Tennogen, you do have until the 15th of February to do so. So whether you're working on a weapon skin, a WarFrame helmet, WarFrame skin, landing craft, whatever new armor piece, you do need to get that in our store by February 15th.
Is that Gazelle machete? No, those are just placeholders, mate. Those are just placeholder images, PB. Don't worry.
20 rounds.
It's not necessarily going to be a Gazelle machete skin.
Day.
Oh yes! Oh, we are going to talk about that. Actually, wow, what a segue.
we all just go.
Okay, so we're just gonna
start.
Okay.
You did it! Look at this segue.
Processing.
I'm so excited.
Here we go.
So you should know as well if you do want to participate.
So there it is. We have ourselves Corpus Railjacks discussion. Apparently they don't show anything, but I don't care. Just even discussing it is already fine with me.
Community Discord. Lots of the team are in there every day doing giveaways, fun stuff, discussions with fellow Tenno. But we will talk about the agenda, and of course we'll do our first platinum prize of the day. So we have a web-based picker for the DevStream now, so it's very exciting.
Oh, cool.
It's just on the bottom.
It's down there.
Yeah. We actually have our first winner. Do you see who it is, Sheldon? Maybe no.
Jenny's Brood.
You did it! Congrats, Jenny's Brood.
Like Sheldon won.
I've accomplished something. Like I've read a name.
You need your night.
You've won 1,000 platinum Jenny's
I have
Brood.
way too much
sure
night. I have like 30-something night. I don't even know what to do with it.
After the show. Way to go. All right. In no particular order, this is just a sample of what you can expect in our DevStream today. We are going to talk about Update 30.
I'm guessing Sevigoth is actually the new name for Wraith.
We're going to reveal Sevigoth. What could Sevigoth be?
I'm assuming Sevigoth is actually what Wraith is now called.
Prime Access, show you everything. Corpus Railjacks.
That's actually our metal band.
Sevigoth?
That's our side project. Yeah.
I was going to try to do one of those.
See, I have 37. I don't know if you can see it. I have 37. Yeah, it's Wraith. Figured.
Sevigoth. So Sevigoth, we're going to talk about deluxe skins, Zephyr Redux, so we'll talk a little bit about some changes coming with Zephyr. Stats is there, but why? Find out near the end of the stream. And
we don't even know.
You don't even know. I know. You guys don't. Don't worry about it. Just trust.
It's nap time.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys can have your nap then. But,
log off time.
Yeah,
okay. Good.
And then we're gonna, of course, talk about Stardays. But let's just let's start off with Stardays. Let's just get right into things. You know.
Okay.
So if you caught the promo we did for the stream, you may have noticed, actually, even in that very asset itself, what are these wings? What's going on with Ticker? Let's take a look. So first things first, if you were participating in the Knights of Nabarus event that we did with Daughter on Deimos in the Necrolisk, we are taking a turn now for this year's Valentine's Day seasonal content. We're actually going to be going to Fortuna this time. So we're going to be visiting Ticker to learn about Star Days, which is something that is very near and dear to Ticker's heart. So let's just jump right
That's Trinity? Okay.
All platforms will be participating in Star Days in a date that I'll reveal after we go through the details. So without further ado, we'll go visit Ticker.
On dev build, right?
We are on the dev build. As you can see, there's a dev build above me. If things explode.
Some UI changes.
Yeah.
There's other things to.
Yes.
Work in progress.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and we have a new Utico line, so it did a tiny pre-process, but nothing crazy.
Huh. Looks like the Voxelaris is really kicking it up this time. I don't remember them actually chatting while they have the thing. Reb has 83 unread messages? Oh, ew. What the hell?
No, we're not going there. All right. So, as you can see, Ticker has... Oh, Ticker's talking to us. Ticker has some new decor. And Ticker will, of course... I'll be quiet.
It would not do to stand Ticker up on this, of all days, your big day.
So Ticker's very excited for Star Days.
All about the things that
Oh, so the wings really are ephemeras. Okay, I kind of thought they would be Cyadanas, but I guess not.
love in all its forms. The love of a planet for the stranger who turns.
Wait, there's a flute for Ticker?
around. That would be you,
Damn!
Stardust. Give love away, and it multiplies. We rarely know what we mean to others. Ticker means to change that.
So Ticker is spreading all things love with Star Days with their own little store that has some
Also
new
Ignis Wraith.
Valentine's gear or Star Days gear. So the top at the top, the newest thing is the Arrows Wings Ephemera that you can get with a different variety of trading.
Training debt bonds. Training debt bonds, of which I have 28. And I apparently need 35. Okay.
Of debt bonds, rather. So every debt bond is represented in this store for you to kind of go through your supplies, get some new ones, whether it be from bounties or Ticker's wares, and you can just help yourself to some new seasonal content. So if you want some glyphs, if you want a Ticker floof, which is of course a well-loved Star Days Ticker floof, a new color palette, some glyphs, and the Ignis Wraith will be making a return for those that don't have it in this little store for Ticker, and of course the Snipetron as well. So if you did miss that, this...
Oh, was that Snipetron regular?
Just for fun, here's the
Damn.
I love like Snipetron.
You got to bring it back, you know.
Going through the heart with it, I guess, is the connection.
You can snipe through the heart. And then, of course, the arrow skin is back as well. And there's lots to hear from Ticker as Ticker chats to you through their little store there. So I don't want to spoil too much of the line. So I actually just exited out of it really quickly so that you would all get an opportunity to hear it for real. But let's take a look at the ephemera in a little more detail. So.
Oh, cool.
People can get a feel for what's coming.
Pre-loved and second-hand.
It's really subtle, as I recall.
Deserve a second chance.
Do you recall that to be the case, Steve?
This is like
Totally
red direction for this one.
That was totally chill, subtle, barely notice it. Transparent in the lore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. First things first, it is an ephemera, so it can pair with Cyandanas quite nicely, which is combos that fashion frame inclined Tenno will feel free to explore. But it also color customizes, so it picks up from your attachment color channels. So as you can see with this particular look, this Trinity look has purple wings with a little bit of the white top, and they do go transparent in combat. So in the event that you wear this in a mission, once the enemies are ramping up and attacking you, they will slightly fade out so that you can, shoot aim down sights and stuff. But you can look forward to color customizing these wings, wearing them with, any Warframe you want to throw them on with Ephemera. And yeah, so that's going to be something you can earn.
Yeah, those are pretty damn cool.
Super cool, yeah. I love it.
Hey man, like I said, I'm keen. I'm keen for these.
Whatever animation you choose to wear them with is up to you, but at the end of the day,
what's that background noise? My
Tenno
fan
will be able to
blowing.
access this particular set of
Turn it
seasonal
off.
gear.
It's
with
summertime,
the,
PB.
Star Days, which I suppose I should give
It's
you
a
a
hot
little
day.
date on, which will start February. We're thinking February 11th on all platforms, but it's occurred to me that there you go. So February 11th, all platforms, you'll be able to access this little mini seasonal content. So here you go. You look forward to that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Sheldon, do the wings freak you out?
Yeah, you don't like birds, Sheldon.
You're like, you have like a...
blood.
Yeah, Parazon noises indeed. Will they talk about Parazons? Because Parazons are kind of in a weird state, in my opinion. I don't find myself being able to use them a whole lot, and there are a couple of reasons why. Be curious to see if they ever get around to talking about them and doing something about them.
Oh, on Grendel.
I haven't pre-processed Grendel. Can you cover for me while I... Well,
Yeah, we'll cover.
Can you cover?
Question?
Exclusive? No. No, they're not exclusively for liches, PB. You can use them in normal gameplay. The problem is just that you don't really find yourself having the opportunity to do it.
Okay. All right.
It's a good
Ghoul
question.
Saw.
Wait for after.
Okay, I have some animations here, Jeff, of
Was
the
that
Ghoul Saw.
unplanned?
No, it was...
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So that's going to be the...
Let's talk Ghoul Saw then. What's this all about?
So the Ghoul Saw is finally going to be part of the game. It's taken... yeah, 4 years.
So what is it, Jeff? Tell.
It's the new melee weapon that the one Grenier Ghoul had. When did we say we would get this in the game? What, 2-3 years ago?
3
Didn't
years.
we retire that guy already?
He's still around.
It's not an arc gun.
He's still
around.
The big question is it actually going to be an arc melee weapon? I could see this being an arc melee weapon, but it's probably not.
When is this coming? Is it coming?
Next update?
It's very close. It's ready to go.
Ride it?
Update. So,
Can you ride it? Great question, Scott. Great question. Jeff, can you ride it?
I guess we can now. We'll have to make sure it's a part of the combo.
Well, is that a commitment?
K-Drive.
I don't know. Is that?
Oh, I love it. Yes, Jeff. Yes.
I didn't want to ask, but since Scott did, I really think that'd be some.
Yeah. It needs to be like a K-Drive.
Yeah, K-Drive skin?
I don't know if that would work, but basically what we've shown here on Loop are 4 of the combo movements in here. So if you know your Warframe combos,
It's a unicycle, right?
Is it a unicycle?
That's how the Ghoul guy uses
No, you
it.
guys are incredible. I thought you were going to be
Yeah,
so
we know.
better
That's
than
why I
that.
know.
I know.
Melee combos.
I mean, it looks awesome. It looks awesome.
Ancient a mile problem, I guess.
No, a bag would use it.
Well, we did
A bag
say-
can use it
If
easy.
you do exclamation point unicycle in the chat, then Jeff will know to do it.
To vote for it.
I will know. That's how I'll know.
We'll be counting them very accurately.
Jeff, the Grendel pre-process just finished, so I can save you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rob.
There you go. Who wanted Grendel with the ring?
There it is.
There you have it. He looks great.
yeah.
I think it looks awesome.
Is it a heavy blade? No, it's gonna be. It seems like it's gonna have its own It seems like it's gonna have its own melee stats, so I wouldn't even classify it as a heavy blade.
An impacty almost, like it's sort of
It's close. It's close. Yeah.
Phoenix Rising feel or something. It's really cool.
I probably should have verified this before I put it on the stream, but the wings are staying. Like, they're not like a temporary cosmetic. They are, once you've earned them, they're there to keep.
Oh,
so we're not
good.
gonna be
Thank goodness
removing them
they're
after the start is
permanent.
over on February 24th. No, they will be included, so you can keep earning them.
If they were temporary, I would have rioted. I'll be real here. If they were temporary, I would have rioted.
You guys.
I see what's happening, and immediately I'm
Chaos.
I just know what you've done. I know what you've done. So, right, let's talk a little bit about Nightwave Intermission. So, as you know, the actually, I should get rid of Grendel before I continue down this path. Although it's a beautiful path, but
Grendel
it's
will be missed.
Grendel, you will be missed. Nightwave Glassmaker ended just about a week ago, and now Tenno are wondering what's next for the Intermission. So, on the dev build, we have Intermission 3 up. Intermission 3 will be launching on all platforms on Monday, February 1st. So if you're looking at the calendar,
So that's literally
it's very
tomorrow,
soon.
yeah.
So all platforms will be jumping into the Intermission on Monday. We are bringing back some rewards. We do have some new challenges. So if you did miss so let's say you missed the Spore Ephemera.
Oh, no, it isn't tomorrow, no. There's 31 days in-
Hemikara
there's 31 days in
from,
January.
Operation, or if you still don't have it from the console operations. Also, if you missed the Emissary Operator Collection, that's there. And then we're ending it off with 2 Umbra Forma. So we do have some
the
new
double
challenges.
Umbra
We have
Forma,
some
damn.
returning rewards all coming on Monday.
They're
for
really
Nightwave
giving away Umbra
Intermission
Forma,
3.
mate.
Also, if you already own
Keep in mind you can get Umbra Forma in
cosmetics, so say,
Steel
you
Path
finished the Emissary,
from the Steel
you have
Path
the
shop as
Operator
well,
Collection,
so-
you will be able to get a subbed reward, so you will just receive Intermission 3 cred in place of this. So the duplicates, we have what we call duplicate protection. So if you already have this, you'll get creds in its place that you can use in the cred offerings. So
yeah, I will just get
that'll all
credit
be
because that's
rolling
better
out
than that.
on,
What
Monday
arcade is
on all
that?
platforms.
Did they show what arcade it was? So PB saying it's Energize. Grace? Alright, so Arcade Grace looks like this. Yeah, it's Arcade Grace. Yeah, it's definitely Arcade Grace. As opposed to Energize, which looks like, Energize looks like this, which is not even remotely close to what this is. So yeah, it's definitely Arcade Grace.
New challenges, we have some returning rewards all coming on
Aria.
Monday for Nightwave Intermission 3. Also, if you already own the cosmetics, so say, you finished the Emissary, you have
So
the
Barrier
Operator
looks like
Collection,
this.
you will be able to get a sub reward, so you
It's
will just
Grace.
receive
That's
Intermission
Arcade Grace,
3
guys.
cred in place of this. So the duplicates, we have what we call duplicate protection, so
Arcade Energize prices.
creds in its place that you can use in the
Well, Orpheus Venom did finish, so they should be going up again. At least on PC. On PS4, on the other hand, or on consoles, on the other hand, it's dropping.
Steve, but what about what's after Intermission? And he gave me answer. So why don't you just give me the same one from then?
Well, I think in keeping with our goals of that we...
Also, hello to the 26 viewers on YouTube. How are you all going? Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We're literally watching the dev stream.
Of promises we've made to our players, I think the next Nightwave will be dramatically simpler.
Yep.
Have cool rewards, have really cool things to collect and earn, but that the narrative focus clearly needs to go on the new war and the Deviri to follow. So you're going to see a much simpler Nightwave to follow this particular.
Yeah, PB, that's on you, mate. Sorry.
No. So last year we had the little Paubers glyph. So this year you can look forward to some other things for Year of the Ox. And then, like I mentioned, Nightwave Intermission 3 launches on Monday, February 1st. So you have quite a bit in February as it stands. We have Intermission. Wow. We have Star Days. We have some Lunar renewal content. Not Lunaro content, although that is pretty good.
Oh, 2022.
2022.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's something else coming in February too that it might be the time to talk about. I did say in the agenda that we are going to be looking at the next Prime Access.
Oh, here we go.
It's true that the next Prime Access is coming. Oh, we lost Scott.
Scott's too hyped.
Scott rep, R.I.P.
I think he's off to make some Lunaro levels.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Scott. F's in the chat for Scott.
Lunaro levels.
I'm going to do it right now.
Do you guys remember earlier this week, Scott was bragging about his new internet speed?
Oh, yeah.
He was, like, posting
pictures of his speed. Crappy.
And
now there's no video even.
Yeah, Scott, this new...
No.
What happened, Scott?
Discord crashed. It's Johnny
Sure?
Oh, it's Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Discord crashed. Okay.
Are you sure what happened?
Yes.
All right, well, we do have the Prime Access coming out all platforms February 23rd. Any guesses in chat? Has anyone been watching chat for some guesses?
We already know what it is.
Anything look right so far?
I can only say
So this is the thing that I was saying earlier. Is something that DE is actually sort of late on. This Prime Access they're actually late on because it should have been coming out late last year, end of last year.
I think you'll be quite pleased as as a fan of the interesting musical Warframe. Okay, I see a lot of Octavia. Do you think that's right or...
Guitar Prime, Shoals and Prime. Yo, if they bring out Shoals and Prime along with Octavia, that would be dope.
What do you think?
Yes.
All right.
Jeff had to say it for us.
Did you have to spoil it, Savage? Come on.
Let's take a look.
Just let him literally introduce everything, man.
Shall we?
So yeah, obviously it's Octavia Prime.
It's coming.
Only took him long enough.
February 23rd.
This should have come out end of last year, but
with the Tenora Prime,
whatever,
and the Pandero Prime. She is absolutely stunning. She has beautiful golden hoop earrings. She's got auxiliary cords as a ponytail. The front of her chassis is a Shawzin with beautiful strings going down.
Wait, does she actually function as a Shawzin?
Is that not the right word?
I will say this though. You compare Octavia Prime to Octavia Regular. It does look very, very similar. Like even more similar than usual. But maybe I'm just going crazy. Like if you look at regular Octavia. Right, so this is regular Octavia. Ignore the color scheme. I don't even know what color scheme we're going with here, right? So you look at regular Octavia, and then you look at Octavia Prime. It's very similar. But I guess that's usually how it works, hey? I might be thinking, like, the real change in difference. The real change in appearance really comes with the deluxe kit, I guess. So maybe that's what I'm thinking of instead, but, regardless, like, Octavia Regular versus Octavia Prime seems very, very similar. Like almost too similar. I reckon. Like the shapes are more or less the same. Everything about it is more or less the same. You compare the two. Like you see that? You compare the two. I don't know. Seems a bit too similar if you ask me. But still though, I can't say I'm not excited. Because I am excited for Octavia Prime. I've always been excited for Octavia Prime, so I'm real keen for that. So yeah, I mean, let's bring it on, eh? Bring it on. So, yeah.
What's that word?
Systems, chassis.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What are some of the inspirations for Octavia Prime, Jeff?
You were pretty hyped when I told you. It's actually Ray who built her. He went for the Rhythm Nation, Janet Jackson kind of vibe.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We are a part of it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. We get some better lighting going on for everyone here, so that there can be some joyful.
Octavia just puts you in a good mood. Like,
absolutely.
It's the dancing.
Yeah, the dancing is awesome.
She's so
I have
beautiful.
noticed that the depth of field on the camera.
I'm very excited.
The hell are you doing, Rev?
The Tenora Prime are coming. These are two key signature weapons for Octavia. So you can enjoy this February 23rd. Get your squads together. Save your standing.
You don't like the color scheme of Tenora Prime?
Get yourself your Octavia. She will be coming with a. Pardon?
Yeah,
seems fine to me.
So is there any like changes to the musicality or anything?
Yes, so there's a whole bunch of stuff coming with Octavia Prime Access. This Prime Access accessories will have a Syandana, an armor set, and as well as a bonus Prime item that, of course, is very appropriate for Octavia. So let's take a look if I can pull this up without it going too wrong. Yes.
So there it is.
So
the
Octavia
Chosen
Prime
Prime
is coming with a bonus accessory of her very own, exclusive Prime Shazin. So this will have you can actually probably hear it. It has what is based on the harp, and this instrument was what the Orokin royalty would listen to or learn during the Orokin era. So are you guys ready to hear me play? Or
play Rhythm Nation.
Yeah, hold on. I need to turn my volume here. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Play Rhythm Nation.
Play Rhythm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should probably get back to using the shells from time to time.
Take a look at her Prime Syandana. Let's see here.
Because
let's take a look at that.
I never use it enough.
You can get exclusive in Prime Access, as well as you know, it's Prime accessories. So let's take a look at the Serenadine Syandana.
Serenity. Oh, it's a cape.
So
okay, I might grab that. I'm actually going to get that.
Yeah, I get it. That's cool.
Oh, good, it's a cape. Oh, thank goodness, it's a cape.
And as well, yeah, no one noticed, right?
Buying it with your broke ass.
That is very elaborate.
I may be getting a job soon. I don't know.
Wow.
Yes.
Soon, TM.
Yes. So Octavia Prime, Octavia users with your Mandicords, whatever it may be. We also have a new Mandicord sound pack coming as well, which has a bit more of a hip hop inspiration to it. So you'll be getting the Shazin with the harp if you support the Prime Access, and then there is another sound pack coming as well for Octavia. So there you have it.
Cool.
Beautiful.
The maestro herself is coming to WarFrame all platforms February 23rd.
About 2 months late or whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Are you going to do a Degent Mandicord, Steve?
Oh, man, that'd be so good.
That would be really cool.
Drop C, let's do it.
Yeah. People are saying I need that Prime guitar.
You put 7 Former on your Pandero?
It's coming February 23rd, so good on you if you can get it. But let's do another Platinum prize.
That's a huge mistake right there, mate.
We are going to do 1,000 Platinum.
Here we go.
And I'll show you the armor set in just a second. Skills up.
I can't remember that.
Message, Twitch,
you just
Prime chat.
Address and phone number in the chat.
No!
And password.
Absolutely not.
No,
You're
Pandero with Eidolon. Eidolon hunts with Pandero.
Slowly.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. Whisper.
Apparently you get bad respect from PB.
A taste of the armor in the arsenal.
Not entirely sure what that means though.
Sonda Prime set that's coming. So if you are keen to do some golden armor on your Warframes, you can take a look at the type of Prime armor coming. So you can notice the Glissanda on her shoulders there.
What the hell is that?
Very gilded, very angular, very musical to go for our Octavia Prime launch. So that's all coming later.
That's aggressive? Those shoulder pads are aggressive.
Steve?
Oh, I think it looks great. I was imagining those shooting and stuff. I was in my little fantasy world, like.
Yeah, I was also thinking turret guns as well. That's
Janet Jackson.
That thing is an aggressive. That's an aggressive armor piece right there. I'm not entirely sure if I'm a fan of that one. I'll be real here.
You're just having some imaginary times over there, Steve.
Yep.
Excellent.
Mini architects. Yeah.
All right, so
yeah, that's literally
I'm just
it.
Take a quick look at everything we've covered so far. We are yet to go into Codename Wraith and take a look at that gameplay, but that's still coming up. We're going to talk about. I'm actually going to
the name at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah.
Do you think people connected the dots?
Oh,
they did now.
All right.
Surprise.
Surprise. All right, let's just jump right into Sevigoth then. What could Sevigoth be? I wonder.
All right, here we go. We're going to talk about Sevigoth.
All right, I'm just going to load up into a mission and then we can go.
How did they come up with this name, Sevigoth? Where the hell did this even come from?
Dev build.
The hell kind of a name is this?
Yep.
How come Megan isn't in the call? Megan's never in the call.
Showing you classic dev build, so here we go.
Yep.
Okay.
And all right, we're flying into a mission to take a look at Sevigoth.
Wraith is better.
Chad's figured it out.
Maybe.
Very smart. Oh my god. I just had a pre-processing notification of like Oro Fuse X, which is a Ayatan statue, so I know there's an Ayatan in this level somewhere now.
Oh, so that's it. You have to find it.
You gotta
Oh my
find
God.
it. Yep.
But before I do that,
So this is Sevigoth. Okay.
let's talk about Sevigoth. Scott, why don't you, the floor is yours.
I'm talking about her.
About Sevigoth.
All right. So what are we doing here?
Yeah, this is kind of interesting.
You gonna demo?
Scott's on delay, so
I'm like
Yeah.
huge delayed here. Like you're still loading on for me.
Oh no, okay, well we'll take a look. All right,
High
you
speed
can,
internet you got.
yeah, great internet, Scott.
Don't you judge.
back to that.
Hey, Conan, how's it going?
Okay, so Sevigoth is the official name.
That's a fair that's a fair way of putting it, Conan.
Wraith has been discussed, you know, on streams before. If you caught it at last year's art panel, we also, of course, have been showing it in promotion for this stream. But Sevigoth is here, and we're going to do a full gameplay demo here today. Sevigoth's kit theme, it's actually a mix of some older ideas from the Liger, who a lot of you know within the community, and then Scott has been working really hard on how to unify everything for a release.
He's got a meter. On the bottom right-hand corner, you can see he's got a meter. So another meter frame.
Frog metal.
Jeff says I Kool-Aid man the design.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
We
does
had
that
like
mean?
we were done until the Kool-Aid man busted through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a reaper.
Is that so?
Apparently.
Added a second warframe to the
Oh hey.
design.
Hey, that's a spoiler, Jeff! All right,
We're
so
terrible at this.
Reb, can you switch to your secondary? There's a broken IK issue
I
going
actually
on.
can't, so thanks for asking. But I can't.
Oh.
You didn't equip one to show off
Yeah,
the
but
cool
this is
animations?
dev build.
Actually, maybe I can. Anything is possible with the dev build.
Oh yeah, you can give item.
There you go. Oh no! I made a mistake because I have a glaive on. But actually, maybe that's fine. Anyway, I have a...
What's up?
First things first, chat should
Serrata?
notice on the bottom right that there is a UI element for Sevigoth that is some type of meter, which we'll be explaining with all Sevigoth's powers. So the first of Sevigoth's
His passive is a better Inaris. Inaris doesn't have a passive, Josh.
re-releases something that seems to be pretty responsive to where I'm aiming. And we'll take a closer look at what this is once we get some enemies in front of us. And then there's So, which we'll take a look at. And then, of course, Gloom. Very Sevigoth edge here. And then the ultimate we're going to wait to use. But ultimately, when it comes to Sevigoth, these three
RTG,
powers
what's up?
combined, Reap, So, Gloom, are going to
Hey,
build up that
Pegasus.
meter at the bottom right.
Path assist?
So if
Oh,
you're
okay.
taking a look... Oh, it's really loud? Oh, okay, let me...
Super loud, everyone's saying.
Okay, let me turn that down a bit. Okay, so
People
we're going
like
to
the
take...
sounds though.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at. I love the visual effects too.
Not laugh at, hey, Nullifier shut down everything, man. Also,
Right.
hello to the 28
Let's
viewers
take a
on
look
YouTube,
at all
getting to
this in action
30.
against some enemies. So like I said,
Hope you guys are having a good
between
time.
Reap, So, and
the wrong way,
Gloom
Rebecca.
together, we're going to
Yes.
be building up that meter. So we've cast Gloom. Enemies in the AoE, not only will they be giving life steal, but they're also going slower. When I cast So, my
Not
second...
enemies getting lifesteal. Your allies in range get lifesteal.
We're stealing their life.
Okay.
Nice.
When I cast So, enemies in range kind of get covered in darkness. They take some damage. When we cast Reap,
Life drain over time.
we got it.
Yeah.
All right, let's cast Reap on an enemy here, Scott. So I'm casting Reap. Something is coming out.
Hey, Spectre Eternal, how's it going?
Going to where I'm aiming, dealing damage.
Wait, so that thing does damage, right?
Yeah, so it does. Whoa.
Hey, Rick Rob 2003, thanks for the follow, mate.
What is that?
Sheldon's joke is falling flat. That's what it is.
Okay, so that.
DMCA, get out of here.
I pulled it off quick. I pulled it off quick.
Ready for a capsule.
So when you cast Reap, it shadow form flies out and does damage. It also debuffs the enemies, making them take more damage.
It debuffs enemies. What? Strip armor, strip shields, add a viral proc.
We got some damaging. We're sending loose the shadow wherever we aim down sights.
Without knowing what level these enemies are, level 25. So it can at least one shot level 25 mowers, assuming this is like 100% power strength. So that could be pretty good. YouTube has less stream lag. Wait, it should be the other way around.
Look at that. That's fun.
All right, so I'm just getting some enemies in my Gloom. I have my Reap. I am gonna reap what I sow. So it's a little bit of a combo there between the 2 and the 1, as you can imagine.
Okay. So 2 does something that you then want to do with 1. So 2 primes enemies, 1
life drain on
kills them. Okay, so that's good. It also means that you could actually probably level up
based on the amount of damage or amount of health that's left on the enemy. So the combo does a.
I just completely talked over all of that. I don't even know what he was saying. Hey, Rick Rob. We'll get around to that soon. They haven't talked about that yet. The thing I was just trying to say is, it's interesting that Sevigoth has got a damage ability on his first, because you know what that means, right? He should be able to level up a lot faster if you're doing things like Sanctuary Onslaught. Sanctuary Onslaught could be a faster way to level up Sevigoth than like Adaro or possibly even the Railjacks Affinity Farm.
Nearby enemies, and then if you reap them, it does an AoE combo with the 2 based on the amount of.
Wait, what's this about?
Steel debuff or life drain on nearby enemies, and then if you reap them, it does an AoE.
Oh, okay. So this is the synergy between his 2 and his 1, I think.
Amount of damage or amount of health that's left on the enemy.
Okay.
So the combo does quite a lot of damage together.
Exactly. And for those noticing, my meter is basically full at this point, so I think it's time I cast my ultimate. Would we agree?
So all the 3 base powers, basically killing with them or using them builds up the 4th.
Wait, did that just kill everything?
At this point, so I think it's time I cast my ultimate. Would we agree?
So
that just instant give everything?
Base powers, basically killing with them or using them builds up the 4th ultimate ability.
Damn.
Yes. So it's time to let out Sevigoth's shadow.
Oh no, that wasn't it. Oh, okay, so this is his 4th.
As you can see, Sevigoth remains behind. The shadow is unleashed.
So the cool thing about that, the cool thing about that though, is you can like cast Gloom, which is basically energy over time.
Hey, Citri, how's it going?
Running while you jump into your shadow form.
Has a JoJo's dad? Yeah, it sounds like it.
The shadow form also has 3 powers. So the first power is a cone that summons enemies in place to where you cast it from, so you can bring them in within range of Sevigoth's shadow melee. So your claws can be used as you suck enemies in.
It's interesting that Sevigoth's shadow has no shields, but Sevigoth regular has a bunch of shields.
So it sets it up for the base attack of the shadow.
It's not Fortnite. I definitely did not set it to Fortnite.
And there's the second ability with Sevigoth's shadow as well. So when I find an enemy, press my 2, you charge through them and you launch out their soul. Now what happens there, Scott?
So you're basically doing healing to your shadow form, and you're also doing like a faction change on the enemy, so they'll be confused until their soul returns to their body, or if they're dead, then they're dead. But it does.
So you confuse them, basically.
Damage, and then it also basically there's like a radiation proc on them.
And then last but not least, there is Sevigoth's 3rd, which is Whale for now, which does an AoE similar to.
Yeah, this uses a similar debuff as Reap does, so it's increased damage. All enemies affected, basically.
And less radiation proc. Well, until apparently the soul reaches back to the body.
at any point in time, if you want to switch back.
It's a quest frame? Oh, that's good.
You just press 4 again, and then you can build your meter up again to get Sevigoth's shadow out. So the more you cast, the more you build. Oh, we got some sentience.
Release your shadow.
Yes.
30-second warning.
Cool.
And I can see a bit of is that pre-processing hitching?
Yeah, any hitches are pre-processing because the sentience just showed up.
Right, because we're using
randomly.
We're using it build.
Samara standing. Oh yeah, true. There is that. But yeah.
So could we do, like, I'm just trying to think about the extent of the Russian doll that we can do in WarFrame with this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The operative has just made
We have a
the first
necromac.
discovery.
Yes.
Yep.
And an operator.
Yes.
Right, the Sevigoth.
Go to
Like we could
extraction.
potentially, go quite far.
No.
How much further should we go, Steve?
I don't know. Is there a limit?
No.
Is this like
Just a new power set and then a new it's
to save us from ourselves, I believe when you cast into your star spoiler child, you are basically turning off your shadow form.
Yeah, right.
So we try to save ourselves some grief with all the different layers. The different
I honestly have to say I didn't know exactly where you were going because you said the third power is called whale, and I know whale is like a thing that like, but I was thinking about a whale, and I thought a whale was going to come out. I'm like, oh, a whale's going to.
Yeah, Jeff's been playing way too much Genshin. He's suddenly thinking that Sevigoth is actually the Tartaglia fight, where he summons a giant whale. So yeah.
It's happening.
A little Kojima moment.
Nope, not quite.
That's the next frame.
There you go. All right.
Tartaglia WarFrame confirmed. There it is. Tartaglia WarFrame confirmed.
So
Whale ultimate.
I don't think so. So Sevigoth is coming as part of Update 30. Sevigoth will be releasing as a frame in Update 30. Sevigoth's coming with a quest, which I have a little piece of concept art for that I'm wondering, Steve, if you want to talk a little bit about.
Juicy.
The gun of this WarFrame.
Well, okay, so I'm super on delay, so I'm not sure.
Who the hell knows? He might not actually come with a gun. He might come with another. He might come with a scythe.
Yeah, I mean it's a mild spoiler, but it's not a super.
His signature weapon is probably not a gun. His signature weapon is probably a scythe.
Yeah. So the.
I don't know if this is going to be dropping on.
Update 30 is coming. With a quest for Sevigoth. And because we want to make sure our update.
There was a thing that there was a thing on Reddit. It was the it was like the DevStream bingo, and one of the squares was Wraith is going to be part of a Railjacks thing. I think you could tick that box because that's Railjacks. That is 100% Railjacks. I'm super keen. Here we go.
Dates are more thematically connected, so you can see there's a bit of a nautical theme with this quest, and a bit of the kind of Davy Jones or Flying Dutchman kind of flavor. And
if this becomes a skin for the inside of the Railjacks, I'm keen.
Some of the stuff that we haven't really paid off yet, are Void Storms and
no, don't say the update name. They'll say it.
And stuff is kind of the central point, sort of plot point to the quest to get them. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So speaking of Update 30 of this quest, why don't we just talk a little bit about what Update 30 is called?
We skipped the passive.
Oh!
Which I saw in chat one by, yeah. So the passive is basically you can use your shadow form to revive yourself. So you
also, hey everyone who's the 30 people who are watching, how's it going?
Your shadow form.
What's this about a passive?
When you die as Sevigoth, your shadow form is released, and then you can harvest souls in order to revive yourself.
Inaros mates, prepare to cry because your WarFrame is even more useless now. Everything that Inaros can apparently do is getting eaten up by literally every single WarFrame in the game. And the only thing that it even tried to hold on to as its own unique niche that it could actually do anything about, guess what? Not only was Inaros' version of his passive useless, it's also about to become not even unique. So congratulations, Inaros Plans. You played yourself by not saying that Inaros needs a rework. Inaros needs a rework, okay? This is like the final nail in the coffin. Inaros needs a rework. 1000%.
Yes.
Amazing.
Cool. That is so cool.
That will be coming with a little bit of art as well to show.
Yeah,
I'm just curious how effective it's going to be in Steel Path missions, because when if you read Inaris's if you actually read Inaris's passive, it does sound like it's something good. Take people's health and then heal yourself. Okay, cool. Except in any mission outside of like level 5 gameplay, it's really bad because it does no damage, right? It does very little damage. It's supposed to do damage to people while you're in a coffin to then steal their health to then revive yourself. But guess what? You don't do a whole lot, right? So the big question is, how effective is the shadow going to be when you're dead? Is it going to be exactly as effective as it's going to be when you're alive? And if that's the case, if it's moddable, for example, then you're going to be fine. You won't have to worry about dying as Sevigoth because you're going to be fine, right? But if it's so we'll have to just see. We'll have to just see. It's all about the number at that point. It's all about the effectiveness. But that being said, I'm very excited for this. And Inaris maids, keep crying.
There's like a tombstone.
Yeah,
that's kind of like.
I don't know if did we get the art for it or not. It was really close to being in and done, but they were just short, so it was focused on the things that we were able to show.
Yeah, it's very close.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So so with Sevigoth,
I don't know what one download is.
This sort of Davy Jones situation that or Flying Dutchman, my mistake, situation that Steve was talking about. All things considered, both is that what you said?
It's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both.
They're not mutually.
We're kind of putting all of this together in update 30, which we are calling, drumroll please, Call of the Tempestari. So update 30.
Oh, I thought it was Call of the Tempestar, and then they added 2 lines for no reason. I didn't realize those were 2 eyes. Oh my freaking god. See, I was looking at on Reddit, and I kind of spoiled myself by looking at Reddit. That was really dumb. But it's like Call of the Tempest Star, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's called Call of the Tempest Star. No, those are 2 eyes. Those are 2 eyes. Call of the Tempestari. Those eyes are really, really deceptive.
Call of the Tempestari. This is what are the Tempestari? What is the Call of the Tempestari? Perhaps we'll find out in,
Sounds like
not
Railjacks.
now, I don't think, Steve.
Awesome. Well, you'll find out when update 30 strips.
Yes, very.
Again, like I said, sounds like Railjacks. You've got a planet, which won't mean anything. You've got space, you've got space, you've got space, you've got space. Call of the Tempestari. Call of the Tempest, let's just call it that. Sounds like Railjacks to me.
Nah, you won't.
This is so metal, it's out of control. Call of the Tempestari, Sevigoth, oh my god, Void Storms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well there we go. That's even more Railjacks then. Void Storms are basically Railjacks, more or less.
Reaping and sowing?
Reaping, sowing, Tempestari. Yep. Yeah, so update 30 has a quest for Sevigoth. It has Corpus Railjacks as well. So this is something that we are going to discuss today. But basically, we're not going to show anything specific for today just because it's not just Corpus Railjacks that's coming. We're doing another Railjacks revisit. So not only are we adding the Corpus Railjacks.
Please, for the love of God, be a Railjacks Revisited. That's actually good. That's actually good. The Railjacks Revisited that we had before was 95% bad and 5% good. The 5% good being things like Seeker Volley getting a damage buff and actually getting some crit. That was really good. And off the top of my head, that's literally it. That's literally it. Everything else is some form of bad. So please be a Railjacks Revisited that's actually good. Please be a Railjacks Revisited that's actually good.
Content, so you have the Proxima regions for the Corpus, and of course you'll have Corpus enemies, Corpus POIs, a lot of things you saw last DevStream. We're also including a revisit, so if you
and the Void Storm mechanic as well, and
like, okay, hang on, let me just address what Josh is saying. So it's kind of difficult for me to do a video suggestion because here's the thing, they're already really close to getting that shipped right? Because this update is probably going to come sometime either next month or March. So at that point, it doesn't really matter what I suggest. They're already getting towards what they want to do. So all I can do is just wait for them to then talk about what they want to put out as part of Railjack Revisited Round 2. And then I will just give my thoughts based entirely off that. That's all I can do, right? Nothing I suggest, if I suggest anything that they haven't actually been planning for at all, it's not going to come. This is just the reality of production, okay? Doesn't really matter. I've already given suggestions. So I've already done some suggestion videos in the past. A couple of things that I would like to see. Whether or not they implement any of them, we'll just have to see. But they already exist, right? So that's about as much as I can do. I am more interested to hear what they're going to do, and then I will try to just say stuff that will hopefully, maybe, unlikely, but still hopefully steer it in what I believe to be the right direction. So that's all I'm going to do, okay? I'm not going to try and give out random ideas. I've already done that. Could I link videos? What you want to look for is Railjack. I think the video I'm looking for Railjack wish list. Okay, you know what? There's a Railjack Revisited wish list. You can have a look at that. There's also the Intrinsics rework that I wanted to put in there. What you want to do is post your feedback in the forums. It doesn't matter. The forums and also the subreddit is a colossal circle jerk that that is not conducive to the discussion of any interesting new ideas. So me putting it in there will do nothing. Unfortunately, that's the deal. So I don't bother with that at all. If it's not like the general meta discussion or the meta feeling, guess what? It gets buried. So it's unfortunate. You may want to look for the Railjack wishlist and the Intrinsics rework that I did. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah. So the thing with the Corpus Railjack is we're integrating more core WarFrame, I think, into the middle of the Railjack missions. So it's not just go off and play a Railjack on an island. There's core missions that are associated with the Corpus Railjack update as well. So there's the Orphix Venom game mode being integrated. So you'll fly a Railjack onto a capital ship and then play the mission. And then there is 2 other modes that are in development as well. So we're trying to bring
2 more new modes.
2 more new modes.
Yeah.
Plus we support, I think, up to 8 of the existing modes as well, on whether or not we ship with those hooked up or not, but we do support them. So the idea is to kind of start meshing Railjack more with the core of the game. So it's not just go off and play Railjack for 30 or 40 minutes, playing a flight sim. It's play it for 5 to 10 minutes and then go play core WarFrame in a game mode and then extract. And that's how the mission structure works. So I think it's more taking the islands that we've created and mashing.
Durex the Orphix? No, I think... No, he said Orphix Venom. I think he means the actual Orphix Venom type mission mode. But we'll see. We'll see.
I think there are... we don't want to just say it's Corpus Railjack filling in the blanks where the Grenier, swap Grenier for Corpus Railjack. We want to address maybe do a bit of surgery to the systems that are there, and fix problems with the power fantasy, fix how drawn out things can be, improve the rewards and potential.
How drawn out things can be in Railjack? Are you... Wait, hold on. What? Gaia point missions are done in 2 to 3 to 4 minutes flat. Roost Warfield can be done in 10. Who's complaining that Railjack is being drawn out?
Essentially simplify a lot of how it functions. So that's why it's a little bit of a mess on deck.
Oh, crap. Railjack's already too simplified. What else do they need to simplify? What? Okay, hang on. Okay, hold on. What? What? Oh, no. You're killing me, Steve. You're killing me. Dude.
Okay. Dev right now, and And that's why.
Oh, he's talking about Rising Tide?
Surgery with a chainsaw.
Yes.
We're gently
chainsaw.
Yeah. The Ghoul chainsaw.
Really?
A lot of how it functions. We want to address. I think there are. We don't want to just say it's Corpus Railjack.
No, he's talking about Corpus Railjack.
The Grineer, swap Grineer for Corpus Railjack. We want to address maybe do a bit of surgery to the system.
No, he's talking about Corpus Railjack. He's not talking about Rising Tide.
And a
Ghoul chainsaw.
On a unicycle.
yeah, and I think
yeah, but even when you're starting off with a ship that's just starting off with the new missions, it's not drawn out at all. I don't think it's drawn out at all. Like I've done a video where I literally just have a completely undone ship. I don't know. No, Kennesaw, I don't think that's true. Like, if you listen to what he's saying, he's talking about Corpus Railjack, and then from that sentence he moves on to talking about simplifying things. I don't think you can hear that and think, okay, he's talking about Rising Tide. Without mentioning Rising Tide at all, I don't think that's true. But we'll see. Listen, the ultimate thing is, we'll just see what the details are. I'm interested in the details, and we'll just go from there. But just going back to CT's point, I don't think that's necessarily true that you start off with a ship that like the start of Railjacks, even now, especially now, is particularly drawn out, because Railjacks is so much easier than it has been, right? But we'll see. We'll see. If it's walking Bravo, man, I'm going to flip, okay?
Connecting all that together, one of the biggest things that we have seen and observed regularly is Railjacks, how accessible it is. So we're actually, if you recognize where I am right now, we're in the Saturn relay. So you probably remember when we launched these relays, and we're actually doing a bit of relay chainsaw construction as well, just to give more of a platform to Railjacks. So the second floor of our OG relays haven't had construction in a while, but in this case, we're doing renovations. So this is a work in progress dev build, so keep it in mind.
Like
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
But there will be a dry dock in the relays. So this is something that you can look forward to in the event that you do not have a clan. There will be some functionality here for you. And if you do have your clan and you have your dry dock, rest assured that that's...
We're going to take care of you.
We'll take care of you, so.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. So...
But there will be a dry dock in the relays. So this is something that you can look forward to in the event that you do not have a clan. There will be some functionality here for you. And if you do have your clan and you have your dry dock, rest assured that's...
We're going to take care of you.
We'll take care of you, so.
What does it mean that they'll take care of us? Are they going to remove it? Is this a straight replacement? Take all the dry docks, get rid of them, and then put a dry dock in every single relay? Is that the idea?
Yeah, we will for sure.
I don't know.
So this will.
What does that mean?
That's awesome having them in there.
But yeah, this is cool. This is good.
Right.
Yeah, it does. And I think when you look at statistically, ghost clans really are the most common. So for people that do want a squad,
having a built one in the clan. Okay.
So now you could
that's good.
The dry dock, someone will say, "Hey, you want to come with me on my mission?" It just is more organic recruiting. There will be people there that you may never have met before that can simply come aboard your Railjack and go out on your missions with you. So.
Wait, your Moon clan doesn't have a dry dock? That's just sad.
Saturn relay or the second tier relay for progression, so that
second
you
tier
won't necessarily be introduced to this raid on Earth, but just a tap.
Okay. Here's my first suggestion. Don't put it on the second tier relay, put it on the third tier relay. Why? Because guess what? You actually need to do the second dream in order to get before you could even get a Railjack. So I think it would be better to put it on the third tier relay. Because guess what? The second tier relay, at least on PC, is before the second dream. Saturn comes before Uranus. And you need to have reached Uranus first in order to do the second dream, in order to get a Railjack. So I kind of feel like having access to a dry dock before you even have access to even the potential to get a Railjack sounds a bit strange. What do you guys reckon in chat? What do you guys reckon? Should it be the third tier? Should it actually be the third tier instead of the second tier, at least on PC? What do you guys reckon? You reckon I might be thinking about it too weirdly then? I could be wrong. I could be thinking about it too weirdly. You do raise a good point, Josh. I'll let you guys figure it out in the chat, and also anyone watching later on, you can figure it out in the comments.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so if there's anything about Railjack that kind of like chaps your ass and you hate and you think we should address, chaps your ass.
Chaps your ass?
Yeah, chaps your ass. It makes you mad.
I think you need a chafe.
What should we do?
Chafe?
Chaps your ass.
This is chapstick.
Chaps are what you wear.
Some players have the opportunity to play Railjacks, not have a Railjacks to play. Oh, okay.
Anyways, what happens when
that's a fair point.
Chafing is your ass.
That's a good point, Josh. I don't know.
This is why
I might be thinking it weird.
A month because the ass chapping is too much.
Pent up.
Please message Sheldon on his Twitter account because he
I don't even use it anymore. It's fine.
Please message Sheldon on his Twitter account. Okay.
Hit us up and let us know, and we are looking at all the systems.
I'm going to post one of them right now.
How the gear interacts, how the avionics, how everything kind of fits together. So if there's things that you think we can improve, please let us know, and we are looking at it.
Yeah, it's again, this is all a part of that update 30 effort. It's not just Corpus Railjack, it's all these things. And there's also, not necessarily with the update, but I saw, you know, the dry dock is in the dojo. Just on the topic of the dojo, we have some pretty nice quality of life stuff coming to dojo as well. So if you are a fan of the architecture or what have you,
what's the Sheldon's bloody
the clan hall
Twitter handle
order from building requirements. Some of you might already know some of this, but just giving it a bigger platform here. We are allowing you to preview decorations options. So similar to the polychrome preview colors, you will be able to do a preview decorations view. We're adjusting finally the research in the Oricon lab and the Chem lab to display 100% completion without event-specific recipes. So if you've kind of been perturbed by the solar rail construction message not letting you get 100%, this will address that. And of course, we're giving you more skyboxes for the open space room. So if you want to play around with the visuals in that room, that's all coming as well as we continue to work on the dojo QOL. So those are some things that you can look forward to as well.
If they have a post up somewhere on the forums, maybe I'll just add like my entire intrinsics rework in it.
Urban Dictionary confirms that he is correct. And,
hey, Savage, thanks for the follow.
You can be chaps.
You're looking too.
And we're very sorry, and we'd like to issue a retraction.
So Scott was right.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was right.
Scott was
apparently you can frost your balls too. So.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. One fun thing to show, this is, I know I said this was a work in progress. This is the concept art showing the relay expansion, what it will look like once it's finished. So this is from our concept artists, and our environment art team are working to make this so. So that's a little something coming for those top levels of the relay.
And I just want to... Oh, damn. Sorry, kiddo, so I actually missed that bloody thing. I just want to point this out right now. I just saw this comment here. Make Inaris fun, please. Agreed, because Inaris is complete trash.
I think when Scott said, you know, we'll take care of you or whatever...
I'll have a look around for that.
You're going to see... I suppose we'll be doing a workshop that lays out this, but you're going to see a dramatic
Is it a forum
reduction.
Link? It's probably a forum link.
Mistakes we made with grinding for Railjack and making it out of reach for players, making it feel like a wall
to thanks,
someone play solo. All of those things are things that we're hoping to maybe not in update 30 all of them correct, but that's certainly a big direction for us. For this particular update is to right some of those wrongs and simplify things and clean them up and tie them to the rest of the game better.
Yes.
And if we do that and you lost out on some grind, we will be doing our best to make sure that you at least have some kind of token rewards so that you can say, I was there when, at the very least.
Yes.
For sure.
Right. So I saw some talk about intrinsics, and Scott, we are tweaking intrinsics a little bit as part of this as well.
That's 100%. So we did an audit of the intrinsic system. You really want to integrate the mechs into it, so we're looking at that. Steve really wants to take some of the Railjack functionality that we feel is maybe core or mandatory and move it out of behind the intrinsic wall. So I think it's going to be some shuffling, some combining, some like rejigging what the stats actually allow you to do. Some stat balancing, some removing functionality that we made you grind for, but maybe adding something back in the way of mix. So there's some shuffling to be done there. So
Yes, I mean, for Orphix Venom to exist in Railjack, you're going to have to summon the mech within those things, so having it...
Wait, so mech summoning is going to be a Railjack thing? Oh, yes. See, here's the thing, okay, guys? Listen. I'm actually just going to incorporate this into the video. Okay, so here's the thing. I did a, spoiler alert, this is going to be a video that's coming out very soon. I actually finished editing and rendering it today, so that's coming soon. Here we go. So, I did this video. Railjacks Intrinsics Revisited, okay? This is a video I did May 2020, May last year, okay? Everything that Scott just said are essentially, generally speaking, are things that I kind of suggested in this video. Things being removed that should be integrated into the normal Railjack just by default. I have those ideas. For example, the tactical system in level 1 tactical intrinsics, right? So the tactical system, level 1 tactical intrinsics, should be available by default. That's what I said. Okay? Applied Omni, i.e. you get faster Omni usage with your engineering intrinsics, should be there by default, right? That's what I said. That's literally what I said, right? Boost, being able to actually boost with your Railjack should be available by default. That's what I said, okay? Target sync, being able to have the little thing, have the little the little circle that allows you to aim and lead aim with your guns, and being able to lock on with your something like a Taco Seeker should be available by default. These are ideas that I literally said last year. So, boom, we have at least, not necessarily these ideas, but we at least have some things in the in the intrinsics being removed from intrinsics to then be put into Railjack gameplay by default, which is exactly what they should be, okay? So, this is good. This is good, okay? I'm very excited. And then they're bringing in more stuff. Cool. Obviously, this video that I did was done in May 2020, way before Heart of Deimos came out, way before the idea of Necromechs being inside normal missions ever came out. So obviously, this stuff is basically outdated in some way, shape, or form. But I don't care. This is good. This is good. I don't care what Walking Bra Moment has to say, okay? Walking Bra Moment is wrong like 99.5% of the time when it comes to Railjack. I don't give a damn what he has to say. This is good. This that I just heard from Scott, this is good, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
On the Railjack,
yes.
though.
Yeah,
yes.
well, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
I mean, it's there. We made it. I'm just saying.
It's more than
yes, Railjacks and Fomorian. I want that. I want that.
sparks at that point, but yeah.
Exactly, it'll be exploding. But okay, as you know, we're doing one dev stream a month, and we're nearing the hour mark now, but we're not done the stream. So we are going to go a little over. And, you know, last year, I think we did about 16 dev streams if you include Tennogen. So if we go longer with less dev streams, we're probably going to hit the same amount of dev stream content. So just keep that in mind. And, you know, during COVID,
I'm fine with this.
Someone's going to time you.
I know they are. So I'll just...
They're going to be like, no, you didn't make that.
Damn it, that's okay.
You spent 5 minutes on ass chaps, sorry.
Yeah, so that didn't count. All right. So
I was right, damn it.
No. So some things we still haven't covered on the agenda. We haven't talked about Deluxe Skin Showcase yet. We haven't talked about Zephyr Redux. And we still have not talked... and stats...
Yeah, we haven't done the stats yet.
That's not for you. Don't you worry. Let's talk Deluxe. Let's talk. I'm waiting for Jeff to give me the sign if we're doing Zephyr Deluxe.
It's looking very unlikely, unfortunately.
Okay. That's
Poor Frederick is having hardware issues and his render is pooped out.
That's okay. So, we can make.
I think you could show Pajama Zephyr if we really wanted to, but
you told me not to.
Yeah, you said probably not, but now it's the end of the stream where he said maybe by the end he might actually change his mind. It sounds like he's changing his mind.
I don't know if that's the best first impression.
It's probably not.
Oh, Hockey Bikusa with the $10 super chat. Taking default stuff out that into unlocks could be blamed on thinking in terms of symmetric rewards. If there are 10 gunnery, there must be 10 piloting, not 7. Right. Well, that's... Yeah, but here's the thing. The ideas that I came up with last year, right? not only did I take stuff out, I also came up with some ideas. I like to see so yeah, definitely when they take stuff out, they're going to put stuff in. And what they've said already is they want to put in some necrobec stuff. So that's good. You can take stuff out and make it default, which is probably the best idea, especially some of the really early stuff should be available by default. But then putting in things like necrobec integration, normal mission integration, that's probably the way to go. So yeah, you're absolutely right, and I think that's probably, it sounds like that's what they want to do. So there we go.
But what we'll do is we'll just do a little Zephyr chat right now. So I'm gonna pull up some things actually that players have never seen before. So there will be some new stuff here for you, including talk about some tweaks we're making to Zephyr.
Yes, Kennesaw, they are.
So Zephyr, if you
definitely
don't know, is getting a deluxe skin. By Liger. You can see it here. It's very, very jet. It's so wonderful. And it will be ready to show in game probably maybe next week. We'll give you guys a little tease.
It's super close. Yeah.
It's super close.
Just hardware issues kind of hit us this morning.
So this is Zephyr Deluxe that's coming.
Hardware issues
do not know though that in addition to Zephyr Deluxe, there's
you also get the extra. Sorry, real quick. You also get the extra health. You also get the extra movement speed. You get the shorter blink cooldown, and there's another thing that you get, but I don't remember what it is. Extra power strength, I think it is. Yeah, extra power strength, I think. Don't quote me on that, I don't remember.
So you'll be able to load into your missions to and from in this skin for your landing crafts, which we have some work in progress for you today to show as well. So this is a surprise.
I love this too much.
It's too good.
Pretty rad.
Yeah.
I just love this too much.
Yeah.
Again, Liger designed this as well.
Yeah. So we have some iterations of progress for this from the wonderful Kaz. So this is
there we go.
Some modeling for you. Now we got some texturing.
I want to say this
is going to be something.
This right here, this is straight out of Wipeout 2048. Oh, just the Wipeout series in general. This is straight out of that.
That you can get in the Zephyr Deluxe bundle that's also coming with update 30 Call of the Tempestari. So if you sort of put it all together, you got a lot coming in this next major update. So
hopefully it's all coming in one foul swoop and not spread out. Because normally this much stuff gets spread out, but probably not.
Just to revise Zephyr, to make Zephyr just shine a little bit more in light of all this awesome content. Actually, oh my god, this is the perfect time for me to show the UI too, but I'll do that after.
It is.
So Zephyr Redux, I'm just going to go through some notes here for everyone, so get out your pens and pencils. Okay. Everyone, pens, pencils, straws, LaCroix. Is the operator suit coming as well, Jeff, by the way? I saw chat asking.
Frederick is going to be, I don't know if he knows, but he's going to be jumping right onto it.
Okay.
Once this render's done.
Get this render done.
I want to,
Poor guy.
Fine jumping onto it. As it just starting it or what?
All right. So Tailwind. The thoughts are that the hold mechanic, so you're holding to launch, doesn't work because standing still in Warframe is often quite dangerous. So we're going to be changing the hold mechanic from the beginning and instead make it so that the ability at any time while in the air, it'll suspend you like it does now, but drain energy any second. So you can be a bit more tactical with your existing movement and you can be suspended in air with Tailwind. And of course, we're going to increase the damage of dive bombs significantly because the time it takes to set up to reward you is just not there right now. So because you could, kill enemies more easily or by shooting, the dive bomb damage isn't there. We're just going to make Tailwind's dive bomb portion do more damage for your tactics.
Okay.
Airburst, we're going to lean on the pull mechanic. So if you don't know, when you tap or hold Airburst, you get two different options. One of them is a radial explosion. The other one's like a radial suck. And this time we're going to...
Radial suck. Radial suck. You heard it there, folks. Radial suck.
Be leaning in more to the pull mechanic. We're going to have it synergize
more
with
radial suck.
We want some radial suck. And the only change really is to turn it from an impulse into a short duration vortex, kind of like we did for Goss's augment, so the pull is more reliable. So we're making it more reliable. No changes to turbulence. Turbulence is great. If you don't believe in turbulence,
is fine.
Test in the power of turbulence. And then for Tornado, the way we see it is, or I should say, this is some thoughts from Pablo. The main issue with Tornado is that it tends to spread enemies around. The pull is pretty tame, so sometimes it just tosses them too far. If you shoot an enemy, they'll kick them out of the Tornado. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to reduce the number of Tornadoes to 3, so there's stronger Tornadoes, and we're going to increase the pull. So we're going to make Tornadoes just...
Or is that the suck?
I was going to say increase the suck.
That's the suck. You're going to increase the suck.
They're going to suck harder.
Yeah, you're going to increase the suck.
We're
Okay.
gonna make the Tornado suck harder.
Okay.
That's important.
So,
okay, and then for the passive, we are going to keep what she has for the low gravity, but we're also going to give her a crit chance while in the air, so that you can synergize your aerial dominance. So you're going to be using more airborne maneuvers, you're going to be in the air more, and you're going to be more critically inclined when you're in the air. So you got your low gravity, you're going to be using your tailwind to position yourself more strategically, you're going to be doing more critical damage in the air, and yeah, you'll be rocking it.
From above, death from above.
Death from above, exactly.
I wonder how much critical chance it's going to be. Is it going to be multiplicative? Is it going to be a straight flat number addition? Because if it's a flat number addition, that could be really good. That could mean that you could actually use... if it's a flat number addition, think about it. Make it a flat number addition, and suddenly you could potentially use Zephyr as an alternative to Harrow if you want to do a lot of extra crit on a new core. That being said, though, apparently the Kuva new core is already really powerful, so you might not need to do that. I don't know, but a flat number could be good. I think that will be probably a better idea, because we don't have a lot of flat number increases on crit chance, so I think just giving Zephyr that level of ability will at least allow people to think, okay, I want to use Zephyr because I think I'm going to be able to sit in the air, and therefore I can do a flat number, more crit. That could be a good choice. I don't know.
Exactly. Yep. So, without further ado, as part of the Zephyr Deluxe as well. So not only do you have, actually, there's really a lot. Not only do you have, what was that?
Looks like Scott looks pretty innocent.
My desk is falling apart.
I guess. There's Zephyr Deluxe Landing Craft, Operator Suit, Zephyr Deluxe UI, and we're doing Zephyr, Deluxe Animations.
Wow, the Zephyr Deluxe collection is stacked.
Oh, you should show those. Why don't you show those?
But should I show them on Pajama Zephyr?
It's going to be a literal fight. She already kind of is.
You can put them on.
Sort of.
You didn't even really show.
And by the way, with turbulence, she actually becomes unkillable in the air.
I'll just show them on default Zephyr, so people
keep in mind because turbulence exists. When you're in the air as Zephyr, you are actually more or less unkillable, because what can kill you while you have turbulence? Melee. That's the only thing that can actually hit you when you're using turbulence. So if you're in the air, guess what? You're not going to be getting hit. You're not going to be getting hit by melee anytime soon. AoE weapons don't hit you because the friggin' bomb that actually blows up flies away. Bullets don't hit you because the bullets literally fly away. So if you're in the air, the only thing that could actually hit you through turbulence can't hit you. So not only are you a flying turret, you're an invincible flying turret. So that's really exciting. Let's move on.
You can see it in context. All right, so this is the Zephyr Deluxe Noble animations. So what you're seeing here is, oh, actually, you know what? There's
is it me or does Zephyr Deluxe
they're really awesome. They're super
like
fun. The team did such a good job making this so much flavor and character.
Turbulence makes Aviator unnecessary, in my opinion, but sure, why not?
Pretty extensive kit coming with that Deluxe.
Yeah, the countdown's so good. So, time, Rebecca, time. What's time? What's time?
Oh.
Why are people saying time?
I don't know.
It's 3.
Oh, it's 3. We are going longer. There you go. So, right. I guess we'll do.
Success.
Well, I think they're starting to time you now, I think is what they're saying.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
See, Zephyr Deluxe, you'll be seeing this any second now, is quite the acrobat.
So good.
Yeah. So we have lots to look forward to if you're a fan of Zephyr. We have all of this again coming in update 30. The tweaks and reworks.
Wait, that's not deluxe. That's just animation.
No, that's not the case.
Whatever that Zephyr. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going nuts. Sorry. I'm just going crazy.
Oh my gosh. So that's Zephyr in a nutshell. Let's go on to other deluxes. We said deluxe showcase, so we ought to give a deluxe showcase, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Jeff seems. Are you?
You made the slide, so
I'm ready.
Okay, what other deluxes are coming?
Yep.
Okay, first let's talk Warframe fan art community, Warframe art community. We have had the privilege of working with WarFrame artists over the years, and we're very excited to be taking one of our art relationships to the next level with one of our WarFrame fan artists. This is someone that's been playing WarFrame since 2018. Long story short, they fell in love with WarFrame. They've actually been working as a fan artist on something since 2018. They have been working on art professionally since 2018, and their favorite WarFrame is Ember. And they were inspired to shoot their shot and try their hand at an Ember Deluxe just for their own art portfolio, their own art development. And we loved it so much that we thought, hey, why don't we take a look at doing a Revenant Deluxe with this artist? So a lot's happened since that day, and we are excited to reveal Revenant Deluxe, done by Debbie Sheen. So if you don't know Debbie, Debbie is a wonderful artist, just wonderful human being that's been a part of the community for a long time, and we're super excited to take a look at Revenant Deluxe today.
That's Zephyr.
So, without further ado, the man of the night of the plains himself, he who protects the night, Revenant Deluxe. So this is an illustration of Revenant Deluxe with the Ostron language on his arm.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
He summons, of course, his energy from the nights, the constellation, and we'll be taking a look at everything coming with this Revenant.
Reb, you can barely hold it together.
No, you're like kind of like you're nervous, or you're like,
I got
nervous, and I didn't even know it was happening.
I know.
I'm just so happy for Debbie. Like, this is just like
awesome.
They shoot their shot, and we have a lot to look forward to with this. So this is going to be a Tatsu or two-handed Nakana skin coming as well as part of the deluxe. So,
super awesome.
I'm getting Zhao vibes. I don't know why. I'm just getting Zhao vibes from Genshin. Is anyone else getting Zhao vibes? I don't know why.
So very exciting. There's some
like a mystical high elf kind of vibe.
Oh, hey, Sue.
Cosmic elf.
They're thinking that Revenant is the moon and the night. If you really look at how Revenant comes together, it's always, Eidolon based at night on Earth. So the concept. If
only you can hold your sword like that. No, maybe not the Tatsu, but a regular Nakana. Yeah, you can. Blind Justice. You actually do reverse grip.
Impressive pitch.
Yes. So. Lots coming there. And then, of course, with Revenant, they also, Debbie also pitched the Operator cosmetics, so you'll be able to sort of match your Operator to your Revenant Deluxe.
I'm not sure about that jaw thing, but otherwise, yeah, that's dope.
Very sinister. Yeah, cool.
There's also a but wait, there's more moment. But Jeff, I'll let you go over this if you want.
Yeah, well, when I was looking at the Deluxe, like if you go back to the concept, any of them that show Revenant.
Okay.
I was just kind of looking at ways to communicate to the character artists about how we want to detail the body, and I was like, oh yeah, the Ember Deluxe actually had a good amount of extra detail in there that I'll just use as reference to kind of send it off to them. And then when I looked at it again, well, at first it shares a lot of kind of design qualities as this, but I was like, well, when Rebecca showed this to me like months ago, I'm like, why didn't we just move forward on it then and there? Like it was just kind of like a reminder of like how good it was. So yeah, now we just turned it into the Sheen collection, I guess.
Oh, yes. Scott's literally yeeting himself off the stream.
Needless to say, the Ember Deluxe that Debbie originally presented to us that got her the opportunity to do Revenant, we're actually also going to move forward with as well.
Ah, nice. There it is.
So Ember Deluxe is also coming.
This makes it the second Ember Deluxe, right?
And yeah, so the way
Ember already has a Deluxe.
Is that this
doesn't she?
Was inspired by the sun and sky, and Revenant is essentially now the opposite. So moon and night, sun and sky. So as a duo, they'll be
pretty cool.
They'll be gracing your arsenals one by one.
That's so cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Reb, like to give credit to Reb too, like she's kind of she's been advocating for more deluxes first of all, but really kind of pushing to
she does. She has this.
Yeah. Make a push from
I'm with you.
This
is heaps doper than this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Whoever came up with this, I mean, good job, but yeah, I'm going with this one. If anything, this actually looks more like a Garuda skin. Actually, this looks more like a Garuda skin. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Like Garuda. Oh, okay. Hang on. Like it's very similar. Oh, hang on. Hinsa is Garuda. Oh, that's actually Garuda Deluxe. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is actually Garuda skin. Let me just get rid of the what is it? The oh crap. Wait, attachments. Is it attachments? No. Regalia? Front sigil. Bloodshed. Ah. Okay. Alright. Chat. Oops. What do you guys reckon? Garuda. This as a Garuda skin. What do you guys reckon? You reckon it looks like a Wisp Deluxe? That's not necessary. That actually does make a bit of sense. Where are you, Wisp? Maybe not this Wisp, but Wisp? Yeah, I could see that happening. I feel like this might be more of a... Yeah, this is... I feel like this Ember Deluxe skin, it doesn't necessarily scream Ember to me, but that's fine. I mean, Limbo Deluxe doesn't scream Limbo to me, but that's okay. I mean, it's a completely different look. That's really the idea. But I feel like this just seems... This one in particular, just seems more either Garuda or more, I guess, more Wisp. So, I don't know. Random thoughts.
Involved, and she's been reaching out and working with them to kind of make pitches and get the stuff going, and it's always been like the best back and forth working with any community artists we have.
Same.
So between
Mirage,
it's
really cool.
Earlier
she's already got 40 years,
Mirage
sort of.
Deluxe that also came from the community, so it's very awesome.
Yep.
Of course,
even the next WarFrame after down the road.
Yes,
it's got some community ties, so
it does. The next to be revealed WarFrame. Yes, ooh. Also the we've sourced the artist through the community, so lots of exciting stuff there. So
wow.
All right, that is a sort of recap on the Deluxe Showcase. What else do we have to go? We still have prizes to do, which is pretty exciting.
Prize, yep.
What do you say? What do you think?
Let's do a prize.
Definitely.
Everything okay over at Scott's house?
Skip. I'm skipping prizes.
The World Forlorn, you have won 1,000.
Is it just to look at the GameStops? Like,
no, it is not GME stocks. It is not. But we also have we are going to be ending the stream with a ambient music reveal for update 30, Call of the Tempestari as well. So to give the chat the full opportunity to listen to the music that the sound team's been up to, we're going to end the stream with it so that you can just fade out into the ambience that is coming in. Yeah, so that'll be also
wisp.
Something to look forward
okay,
to.
Up to you, man.
What's going on at Scott's?
Scott.
It's a hot mess over here, all right?
It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess.
Good Lord. You made me
put
earphones
how's it going?
in and I just yard sailed the place.
It's all downhill from there.
It's all just...
All right. So because stats are always requested by a certain cohort of players, I thought I would take the opportunity to let them...
Okay, chat, type in... Okay, type 1 in the chat if you want to actually go through the stats thing. Type 2 if you don't, because I'm kind of thinking of just skipping it and just moving on.
The most per platform, and we've built a website for you to navigate it yourself.
So 1 if you want to, 2 if you don't. 1 if you want to see the stats, 2 if you don't.
Go and pour over 2020 WarFrame until your heart's content. Take a look at.
I think most of us want to skip. Okay, I'm just gonna skip.
Explore your hearts out, community.
That's great.
All right. The dev stream continues. We're 10 minutes over time.
Oh, I guess people do want to actually see it then.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay. I think we can wrap it up with some wonderful Call of the Tempestari music. As far as I can see, we've gone through basically everything. I think it's really just a matter now of saying our goodbyes. Tenno, thank you so much for watching. As you have seen, if you're looking for WarFrame in February, you can find yourself with Intermission 3. Star Days, Lunar New Year content, as well as Octavia Prime's release. So that's all coming to you in February. We anticipate update 30, Call of the Tempest Starry, to release at its earliest in March. So if you're waiting for that,
expect April.
We'll see you in March. Don't worry about, anything until then. And if you do find yourself inclined to get the February content, we welcome you to, join us in February.
You miss out on those wings. I mean, come on.
True.
Yeah, obviously I'll be playing throughout February.
Might not be for everyone, and if they're not, that's okay. We are mostly.
If you're not into wings, we got a unicycle coming.
Yeah, but that basically is
Sheldon juggling on a unicycle, basically.
Yeah. Well, that's a bow on it. I don't know if you have any closing remarks, anything in chat catch your eye that you wanted to talk about.
No.
They're just spamming.
This is great.
Yep.
We missed you guys. It was great to kind of hang out.
Happy 2021.
Yeah, it's weird that
fans, and love you all.
Yeah.
Weird that this is a new year.
Yeah.
Like we're all just stuck in a tunnel right now.
We're snowed in today here in London, Ontario. Now.
All right.
I can't wait to get back to the stream studio so I can save myself from myself.
Yeah, I know.
This is a disaster in here.
All right. Well, before you go anywhere, we are going to end things off with some ambient Railjack music with our beautiful update name reveal art. So listen, enjoy, be excellent to each other and yourselves, Tenno. Take it easy. Thanks so much.
Bye, Tenno.
Cool beans. Wow. So this is the music for Corpus Railjack.
Sealant applied. Hull integrity. Enemy fighters on the run.
Works for me. Works for me. I don't mind. This seems pretty good to me. Just for the video purpose, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked this video, hit that like button. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. I completely screwed up this ending. That's okay. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.